And now, from the Southern Colorado campus of CSU-Pueblo, this is the Today Online with news, events, videos, and photos.
Hello, I am AJ Dome, and for the CSU-Pueblo Today, we will be talking to some infamous women on campus and getting some insight as to what their daily lives are like. Today, could I have your name, your title, and the department which you are assigned?
Okay, my name, rank, and serial number. Let's see, Henrich. I'm in the Admin Assistant 3 in Student Financial Services in the admin building.
Now, what are your responsibilities in the admin building?
Oh, answering the phones and answering questions, helping students and parents and whoever's calling with their financial aid processing, routing to appropriate people if I can't help them, helping students at the front desk, doing imports, a plethora of variety duties.
What do you enjoy most about
Mostly
your job?
it's enjoyable. It's a challenge, and I really do enjoy my job. The hardest part is trying to make deadlines so that the students get their financial aid in a timely manner.
How long have you worked in the office at CSU?
Oh, I've been in this office for over 11 years now.
What have you enjoyed most about CSU-Pueblo on the campus?
Well, it's a beautiful campus, and the people are great, the employees and co-workers, and of course the students. I enjoy really interacting with the students. They can be really fun at times.
What has been the most challenging part?
The most challenging is the first day of disbursement, of financial aid disbursement. It's a horribly hectic time for all of us, including the students, and therefore I'm going to push that everyone gets their FAFSAs done by the March 1st deadline and the scholarship app. The FAFSA is a priority deadline. You can still do it throughout the year, but please try to get it in before March 1st. It helps all of us. And the scholarship deadline is March 1st. Get that done by March 1st every year.
Do you have any future goals in your career per se, or just
Myself,
life-wise?
I'm pretty satisfied where I'm at, and I have a few years to go till retirement, where I hope to spend a lot more time with my grandkids.
Do you have any additional comments? Anything you'd like anybody to know in particular before we go?
Again, that March 1st deadline is very important for all of us. It helps the students, it helps the staff, tech services, everything is involved with their financial aid. It gives everyone a good head start to make sure that that crunch time of the first day of disbursement won't be quite so hectic for all of us.
Okay.
And stressful.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Marianne, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Thank you.
My name's AJ Dome with CSU-Pueblo Today. For the record, can I have your name, your title, and the department?
Cora Zaletel. I'm the Executive Director of External Affairs here at CSU-Pueblo.
Now, what are some responsibilities as such?
Well, overall, I am responsible for the maintenance and the enhancement of the reputation of the university, and that takes many forms, from advertising to publications to community relations. Anything that we can do to increase the image and the reputation of the school.
Now, are you a graduate of CSU?
I am not. I came here from Emporia State University, where I did a similar job, but I was hired a year before we had the name change here. So
I see.
Luckily, I was given the opportunity to create the brand of the new school as CSU-Pueblo. So.
Okay. Are some of your responsibilities here the same as in Emporia State? Or?
Yeah, nearly identical.
Okay.
Although when I arrived here, I was also in charge of fundraising and communications, and realized that those are two huge jobs, and so it was split off about 4 years ago.
I see.
But yep, I oversee all the publications that the university does, whether it's recruitment or development, or oversee athletics, and am responsible for the logo and the graphic image of the university.
Is that pretty enjoyable for you? What do you like best?
Oh, definitely. I think the best thing about my job is that no 2 days are the same. I wake up every day wanting to go to work because you never know what you're going to find. it could be a great thing. I mean, you never know what great accomplishment a faculty or a student is going to do, or an athletic team. But, you know, there's also sadness. I'm responsible for making announcements about, you know, student or faculty deaths or, you know, fires or any of those things as well. So I do the crisis communication as well as the promotion of all of the good things.
There's a silver lining to everything, yet at the same time.
Correct. Well, and I guess the other thing is I have to learn things every day. If somebody comes down with the West Nile virus, for example, and we had that happen to one of our volleyball team members, you got to learn about that. And so I get an education every single day I come to work.
Now, what do you like best about being on campus at CSU?
I like being in higher ed. I've had 20 years in higher ed public relations, and it keeps me young. I mean, I get to be around college students all the time, and there aren't a lot of people who get to go to a jazz concert or play racquetball on their lunch hour, or, you know, we get to take advantage of all of the great things, the great speech, you know, John Quinones tonight. We get to meet all the people that come here to speak, and it's a great, there's so much potential here. That's the reason I took the job, and the reason why I continue to stay, because there's so many better things that we can do.
Now, is that more challenging for you, you know, set those higher goals for yourself, or is that?
Well, I guess, again, I took the job because there was potential here. We were kind of the unknown, and so it's been really satisfying to see us grow and gain that reputation here in Colorado, but I still think we have so far to go, and so that makes it easy to carry on.
So with that higher bar in mind, you have something to strive for in the years to come.
Correct. And some people might say because the same things happen every year, I mean, we have homecoming and we have football season, that it might get boring, but there are so many new things. I mean, people are trying so many new things here that it never is the same. You know, it's kind of nice to have some consistency, like we always have commencement or the State of the University address, but then we can focus on all of the new and better ways to get our name out there.
We've covered a lot. Do you have any additional comments, anything you'd like people to know in particular?
No, I just think I want people to, we're going to have a tough year coming up because of the budget. Higher education still is not really valued in the state of Colorado, and there could be some tough times to come, and we're also in the middle of a potential leadership change. We don't know what's going to happen with the election, but that's another thing that kind of keeps you on your feet is change is constant, and so whether it's going to be dealing with budget shortfalls or trying to break in new leadership, this is a great university, and I hope everyone will remember that and continue to work hard for the best of the university. And that's what I want them to know, I guess, every day, because public relations is my job, but it's everybody's job. You know, if somebody across campus has something bad to say, then people take that person as an expert because they work here. You know what I mean? So I need everybody to help me do my job well.
Well, Cora, thank you. I appreciate it very much.
You're welcome.